Who's this? I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's Davido's cousin.
That's what they told me.
Apparently, if this is the person I think, you know who wrote this song for her?
Who?
Or should I say co-wrote the song?
Right.
And when I found out, I was so disappointed.
Who?
Peruzzi. So disappointed.
Wait, why are you disappointed? You should be happy for, man.
First of all, I'll tell you guys this, yeah. I'm at a stage in my life, and I'm so glad none of these guys pay me. So I can freely talk. I don't belong to any camp.
Right.
I don't belong to any of this. They're whatever. Bro, they're saying things you should never attach your name to.
I mean, bro, if he's getting paid for it, shit. That's like Neo, bro. He's like Neo right now, bro. All he needs to do is just chill out, sleep, bro. He's getting paid, bro. I mean, I would have a problem with him if he's doing it for free, bro. You got me? If he's doing it for EKB, then I have a problem with my man. You got me? If he's doing it for EKB.
Let's genuinely have a real conversation.
I hear what you're trying to say.
I understand money is like the ultimate thing, the ultimate goal for a lot of people.
Right.
For me, integrity, value,
right.
What's it called? A good cachet. Like just knowing that people go, that's Tobes. Oh yeah, that's Tobes. Yo, I don't care who you are. I don't think Apple would link up with something as mediocre. Not saying no. She's not a mediocre person, but the song is. There's a difference. You know, a lot of people are not that educated. You know, they don't understand. The song is horrible. I'm letting everyone know the song is terrible, and I think she can do better. That's the truth. Facts.
Listen, I hear you. In principle,
terrible.
In principle, I agree with you. Yeah, this is the thing. In principle, I hear what you're saying, right? But the way I look at it is, yeah. How am I gonna put it? So you know, Black Boy Max.
Yeah.
You're not gonna say, yo, like he's a top tier producer or whatever the case is. So if you see some of these artists go to him and everything, I mean, like it looks like a joke in it because he's a streamer type thing, right? But my man is been nominated for Grammys and shit, right? So the way I look at it is, in integrity, yes, I'll agree with you. Like, yo, you're a legend. You should attach your name to. You should be very, very specific with who you work with and all that kind of stuff, right? But some people might look at that and be like, you know what, like, you're sounding like an elitist, right? Like, you have to be on some caliber for me to work with you and all that, right? He's looking at it as, hey, as long as you have the right bag, yeah, I'll write something for you. Especially if you're from the Adeleke family, I'll write something for you and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, I can't clown him for that. Now, on the flip side of the coin and everything, yeah, this family, respectfully, and not trying to shade them, they treat music like WWE, the current boxing and all that kind of stuff. Like, all right, cool, we got the money, we got the name, we got the clout.
WWE.
Bro, that's just what that is, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They treat like WWE. We got the money, we got the name, we got the clout. I'm sexy, you know, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to just jump in the studio and just make something. You go just because I can.
I will double down.
Now, I'm saying that also thinking, you know also what people say about podcasters, isn't it? You're just because you have the money to buy a mic, that don't mean that you should be. You got me? So
Absolutely.
people can also say that to
I
us.
love the fact that you put out all of this factors and should I call it?
You're looking at it from both sides.
Of course, and I love that because there's always it's good to have balance, and I love that Tobes have taken that side of the wing. I'll take this side of this other wing. Yeah? We're both wingers.
You call my name.
He's gone that way. I'm going this way, guys. It's a horrible song, and I'll tell you why it's a horrible song. First of all, it's an interpolation of Star Plus's "Call My Name." That's an interpolation. That's one. If I was Star Plus, first of all, I'll sue them. Yeah? Because the thing is, you would love to see people interpolate your product. And
first of all, we've started, right? I just want to make sure.
Yeah. We have started.
Okay.
Yeah, 100%. Shout out to you guys. Sorry, I'm quite... He shouldn't have played that as the first thing. I'm heated. I'm upset because this is the thing we're encouraging stuff like this. First of all, I love the fact, and he's right. Absolutely. Listen, sometimes in life, you're thinking, I'm getting paid for it, let me do it, blah, blah, blah. Or also you're like, you know what, it's not even my problem. As long as I've got the talent to help you get somewhere, cool. But my issue here is, so when they recorded this song, how many people were in that studio?
Listen, do you really think that people can actually look at her the family she comes from, who she's attached to, and say, yo, you shouldn't put that out. You really, have you been in the studio before?
Too many times.
There you go. You know, the other day you said that you were a failed rapper. I didn't really say anything. I just laughed.
Yeah.
I was a failed rapper too. You get what I'm saying? So I've recorded songs and everything. But this was like back when I was in like high school. You know what I'm saying? Save money with friends, go to the studio.
Yeah.
Like if you're in the studio and that bass is hitting on you, like behind your ears and everything. Yeah. Them speakers and everything. Yeah. Everybody in the studio do their head like this. And doing that thing like you got, nobody's gonna tell you the truth. You get what I'm saying? Okay. And even if they want to tell you the truth and everything, bro. Look at who she is.
Okay,
and also look at what she looks like.
Again,
she's a pretty-ass girl.
100%, I get where he's coming from. But this is what I'm saying. You see how we both agree and we've come to a conclusion.
Yeah.
A sensible conclusion, you know. It's not like they forced us. We, you know what? Maybe this rapping thing is not ours.
Yeah.
No, maybe it's not. It's nothing to do. It's not ours. It's just like we didn't take it as serious. Because let's be real. A lot of rappers that are now elite rappers, people didn't want to hear their raps a long time ago when they started.
Absolutely.
Right? Cool. But this is my problem. Did you make a video of your terrible song?
No.
No. Did I make a video of my terrible song? No. The people in the studio told me the truth, bro.
This is not your strong point, yeah? This is not your strong point, yeah?
They gave me the look. They gave me the look. They said, bro.
Look at that man.
They looked at me. They said, bro.
Just shelve this, bro.
It sounds dope, but I don't think we should put it out. No. They did a sandwich. It sounds dope, but I don't think we should put it out. So you know that you're like, that you're conflicted inside, but you can't say much. You're like, you know what? They rate my thing, innit? You know what I mean? This, guys, it was recorded. Guarantee before it got like mixed, they played it to other people. And those people said, okay, good to go. So far, so good. And they pushed it to go make a video. Bro, they went through 4 to 5 stages. At no point did anyone go, ooh, why don't we just call a few people in here, play the song, let's hear their reaction, let's not attach you to the song. We'll just say, this artist, blah, blah, blah. And some people, I don't like it. Because a lot of artists do that. They will play a song that they've made and they'll bring strangers in and they'll listen to it and they'll go, oh, what do you think of this new artist we're trying to activate? And you'll be like, oh, that song's, when the song is hard, then the person come at the end, that was me. Then they go, that was it. This is horrible, horrible song.
Bro, listen.
And I'm not happy with my bro being in the video.
Listen, bro.
Ayomaf, what were you doing in that video?
Listen, Ayomaf is still a kid, bro. You got what I'm saying? He goes where they tell him to go, bro. Respectfully, bro. You got me? You're talking about Ayomaf. He has no skin in the game.
No, he does.
Respectfully, bro.
I
rate him and everything. But you're saying, yo, Ayomaf, what are you doing? Bro, he goes.
No, surely no one told him to be in that video.
No,
they didn't control him.
Yo, somebody said, yo, you know what? Like,
bruh, terrible,
listen.
Man.
You know how the politics is, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm not knocking the girl.
terrible,
listen, at the end of the day, she has the
terrible.
money to do it. Let her do it.
No,
but the way I look at it is, I look at whether her or her brother, was it then B-Red and all that stuff, right? I'm sure that they are very nice people in there.
Of course.
But I believe they treat the music thing, as the Logan brothers, Jake Paul and you got me and Logan Paul. You got me. They had the name, they had the money, they had the clout. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna jump into boxing. You know what I'm saying?
Exhibition matches.
That's just what
exhibition
that is,
music. But I just think.
But then at the same time, part of the reason why I hear you, but I kind of don't really 100% agree with you is if people told Jake Paul when he started to box and everything, like, yo, like, this is for the professional and the elite or whatever the case is, he's not going to be where he is. Bro,
I think that's where the mistake is, though.
My man went up and boxed with, his brother went up and boxed with
Mike Tyson.
Mayweather.
And Mike Tyson.
I believe Paul went up and boxed with Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying? So do your thing.
No.
And also, this is the good thing about not having gatekeepers in it.
Yeah.
You know, depend on how you look at it. Which is reason why when people say to me that this is Afrobeat culture, no. Because if you understand culture has gatekeepers, has a council. You can't just do anything or anyone cannot just come in, right? But here we have people coming in, whether white DJs, respectfully, you know what I'm saying? Like, people doing whatever they are doing and all that. You know what I'm
they
saying?
don't do nothing. They just go with the trendy songs.
Bro, but I just think it's all vibes and pray, bro.
It's vibes and inshallah, to be fair. But
That's
for me,
it.
just to wrap this up, I'm not going to lie, guys. I want to make this critically, categorically, unequivocally clear. There's a difference between you're a horrible person and this is a horrible product. So you see now as we're podcasters, in the future, no matter how big or whatever famous we get or whatever the case is, there's gonna be 1 or 2 episodes people go, that was a rubbish episode.
Yep.
That don't say we are rubbish podcasters. And I repeat, this is a horrible song. That don't mean she's a horrible artist. So that means she's 100%. She could make another song that would be, whoa, I'll be like, raw, she's got talent. But you see, this song, hey. That's why I don't want to be part of anyone's camp. Why? Because I don't know how to lie. Guys, you see me? I can't lie. When it comes to like music and stuff like that, I can't lie. I'll tell the truth. I'll be in the show. I say, guys, I know I'm going to get chased out. But before I go, that song now rubbish.
But
Trust me, that's a horrible song, man. Let's be
I
real.
hear you, bro. I hear
We
you.
need to sort it out.
Peruzzi, get to the bag, my G. Do your thing, bro.
Peruzzi.
Everyone do your thing.
Peruzzi,
Everyone do
you
their
have
thing.
possibly the top 3 album of the year, and I don't expect you to be. You know what? Maybe after he wrote, he didn't even hear the beat and the song.
Bro, this is just a throwaway, bro. This is just a throwaway. But just listen, bro. At the end of the day, man, we're here, though, with it. We're here.
We are there.
You know what I'm saying? And all you guys out there, man, listen, salute to every single one of you out there, man. This is Fresh on the Boat Show. If you don't know, now you already know.
Yeah,
It's
man.
your boy Toby and your boy Banks.
Banks.
You
What's
get what I'm
poppin'?
saying?
What's
And
poppin'?
we want to salute every single one of you out there that's engaging with us.
Thank you,
know,
man.
leaving comments, liking the video, subscribing to the channel. A lot of you are watching the videos but not subscribing. We need you to do that because that also helps with the algorithm as well. You get what I'm saying? So if you've not subscribed to the channel, do that right now.
Immediately.
Subscribe to
Immediately.
the channel, watch the videos.
Absolutely. Can I just say
Leave a like.
thank you guys, man? Like, look at me. You're about to put the spoon in your mouth. Pause. But put the spoon down. Look at me, bro. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much, man. You know how hard it is to come here, no matter how our week has been, and we, give our opinions. I'm not saying you guys asked for it, you know what I mean? But somehow we've got this community going, you know what I mean? Let's make it bigger. Thank you. When I say thank you, I don't say thank you like just flimsily. Nah. For real, thank you for engaging. Like, we are the best at what we do. We are the greatest. You know what I mean? No one is touching us. You
That's
get me?
it.
So I'm saying, anyone that even in the future comes to sit with us, you're coming to sit amongst greatness. DJ Neptune.
bro. That's it, bro.
Shout out to DJ Neptune. Greatness. No, but for real, thank you guys. Keep the comments going. I appreciate it, man.
And
It's
also,
amazing.
if you're not part of the community yet on X or formerly known as Twitter, go on FOTB community. You go, I mean,
Let's
follow
put
us
it
on
on
there and everything.
put it on the screen for them.
Yeah, of
because some
course.
people can't, no disrespect, some people cannot see.
You don't start to.
Okay, I'll stop.
You don't start to. You don't start to. When they come for you in the comments and everything, don't cry, you. You don't start to.
No, but
Oh,
they did enjoy
shit.
our episode last week.
Yeah, man. They love that
enjoyed
shit,
it,
bro.
man. They enjoyed it.
They love
enjoyed
that
it.
shit,
They
bro.
enjoyed it,
Even
man.
though you cast yourself and all that, bro. You gotta say, my guy,
Hey,
we know you now.
He did it purpose, man.
Bro, we know you
You
now.
could tell that I figured it out late. It was so late when he said it. I was like, oh, I knew what it meant. I thought, bro, we talk to women. I'm like, self-love and all that stuff. Like, look after yourself, go out, pamper yourself, go for massages. I thought he meant that. I was like, yeah, for real, go take myself on a date, blah, blah. I didn't know this guy had another agenda inside agenda.
I asked my man, do you self-love? He looked at me dead in the eye.
Oh, my God.
And he said, yes,
This
daily.
guy- this guy-
I said, ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Oh,
You
my
know what I'm
days.
saying?
Nah.
But yeah, man, it was jokes last week and everything, man.
Yeah,
We
it was
totally
funny,
enjoyed
man.
it and all
It's
that,
funny.
bro.
Every year there should be Grammys every day, please. I want to
man,
laugh, man. I
you
want to
gotta
laugh.
say,
Grammys
yeah,
is
bro.
hilarious.
How you doing though? You good though, yeah?
Guys, I'm drinking, man. No,
Yeah?
whoa. I'm not drinking alcohol. I mean, like, water.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Coconut
I'm good.
water and that,
Yeah, man, stay fresh.
Shit,
now,
like,
that's
Ajabosh
self-love.
stuff, you
That's
got me.
self-love. You see?
Ajabosh,
So I
yeah.
brought it just to counter it. Self-love,
right.
self-love.
Yeah, right,
This
yeah,
guy. How's your week been, though?
Man, I've been all right, bro. I've been all right. I've been good, man. I've been good. Exciting things and everything. Obviously, I laughed as usual, and oh my God.
This guy.
Bro, I saw a clip online, yeah. I saw a clip online of Wale. Yeah. Have you, like, when someone asks you a question and your brain is running at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
Yep.
You don't know whether to say yes or whether to say no. Right? You're just thinking, where is this going? Yeah? Did you see the video of Fat Joe asking Wale, is he Nigerian?
Oh, I didn't see that. which is great.
Wale was like, bro, my guy didn't know what to say, bro. I was like, what? I was like, this is the guy
That's pushing.
who's hanging around bare Nigerians and shit, bro.
And he was one of the first people.
My guy was like, he acted like he saw a ghost, bro.
But he was one of the first artists in America to push the narrative, the Nigerian narrative.
Oh my God.
And I've always been proud of him because he's always been involved in it, to be fair.
Oh my God, I wish I could see this video, bro. I couldn't. Oh, yeah. This is the video right here, bro. I'm just going to play it real quick. Watch this shit.
Asking you a question. Is you African American or are you African?
Pause. That's a setup. That's a setup.
I'm African. We all African.
Yes. But I'm just saying the way you flowed on them African beats was almost like you from Nigeria, not from Washington. I'm telling you the truth. You know what you did on that shit.
No.
I'm just telling you, you sounded African on this shit.
My full name is Wale. That's a Nigerian.
Oh, this the fuck I'm talking about.
You know, I think everybody.
Where was you at? You don't know this?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
He was too busy making street runners, man.
Yo, you crazy.
Nah.
That shit was
Let me
crazy,
just
bro.
address something quickly. Now, seeing that, it's good to see things and to put things put things into context. Wale wanted to say something else to Fat Joe because he's thinking Fat Joe is trolling. If you notice, he went, aren't we African? Like, I get where he's coming from. He's trying to be like...
You think that's what he was?
Yeah, look at his neck. He's like, aren't we like Black American or not? We are all Africans, yeah? Then he's like, what the heck is going on? That's why Jada went like this. Because Fat Joe is one of them. He's he's an entertainer. He's an entertainer. Fat Joe is just 100% just performative in that clip. I swear down.
Yeah, of course.
Of course, he knew what he was doing. It's like the way I'm like, Fat Joe, you know this, bro.
Which was the reason why he was very specific. Like, you flow like you're Nigerian.
Yeah.
Like, he knows and everything.
He knows that he's Nigerian.
Which is the reason why, I don't know, like, Wale was looking like what
No,
the
I'm not
fuck?
gonna lie. Wale was stunned because he's thinking, he's genuinely like, you can see in his face, he's gonna go, wait, hold on a minute, Fat Joe, you know this. It's like you're asking me a question that you know, and I'm online like, this is even interesting.
I saw people online like trying to kill him for that.
No, but that's
saying that he's not proud of his heritage and all that shit. Like, literally.
The first time ever I heard Wale in 2010, 11. I'll never forget, I was in White City and I was in the building. I was actually saying it to my brethren in the room that, there's this American rapper. His name is Wale. They were like, we don't want to hear that shit, man. Literally, word for word, this is what that guy said to me. He was rolling his thing and went, nah, we don't want it. Because everyone was more focused on the Kanyes that time.
Of course.
And I said Wale. So the first thing Wale ever said was, hey, my name is Wale. He's always been saying he's African. He's always been like proud of it. Because if I didn't know Wale, like not know him personally, but if I didn't know of Wale, I swear I would be thinking Wale was trying to dodge the question. But Wale was like, Fat Joe, you know this.
You know this already.
You know I'm African. What are you doing? Nah, Fat Joe's a guy, man.
You gotta say, I saw that shit. I couldn't start laughing at all that, bro. Because I was like, my guy was like in the headlight,
bro. I was like,
he was looking like,
and he had the glasses as well.
Like, what the fuck is going on?
He was looking, where's the light coming from?
I swear that.
That's wild.
But yeah, man, that shit was good though. That shit was good, and I'm excited, bro. After this, I'm going straight to see.
Hey, that's my guy.
Major League DJs, bro.
Come on, enjoy.
They are
enjoy.
in town and everything, bro. You get me? Like, for the weather to be like this, and for me to tell you, coming from someone who does not leave the house.
Trust me, I'm in shock for
bro, I'm telling you, I don't leave the house for nothing, bro. Nothing, bro.
That's gonna be a vibe, though.
Oh shit, that's gonna be a vibe, and obviously they have an after party thing, but I'm not going to the after party. You get me? After party is for the.
It's for groupies, man.
Yeah, it's for the house.
It's for the.
You got me. You just gonna stand there like a fucking dickhead,
bro. Just looking around.
You got me? See the girl? Oh my god. Bro.
Yeah.
I'm going to the. Well, I don't know. I don't even know if they call it concert or show. I don't know what
I'll call it a show, man.
It's a show.
They put on a proper show, man.
Yeah, because that's part of the reason why I love Amapiano. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just there to vibe to the music.
Proper.
You got me? You're not there to see an artist and all those
spray
sort of
water
things
on
and
you.
all that shit. Nah, bro, like, just get in there, the music is playing and all that shit.
You know, can I just say, can we actually, there are two things in the middle of this episode, as long as we go as we're talking, they're saying things, I don't know, that we need to stop doing.
What's that?
You see, I think we need to put an end to album listening.
Album listening?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because you know how we Africans are. We abuse everything.
Why?
We don't know how to do things in doses. We don't know how to do things like once in a while. Once a concept comes to our mind, oh my God, we just abuse it. I just was thinking about this whole week actually kept on coming to my mind. This week alone, I've received or I've been told of over 15 album listening parties.
Okay.
Now watch this, yeah. These guys released an album a month, 2 months ago. Then they will come over to the UK and say, oh, I've got my album listening party. I'm like, brother, how does this work? In my mind, I'm like, are we for real?
Who are you talking about?
Hey, all the artists know themselves.
Oh, right.
It's been multiple artists that have done it. So if you think of an artist that released an album this year, outside, no, all of them, they've had some sort of album listening, or an album private listening party. And I'm like, there's no such thing as it's private. First of all, the album is out.
Right.
Like, I would understand if you're an artist now and go, yeah, my album listening party is out. I'm doing my album listening party today, but your album is coming out in it tomorrow or next tomorrow.
Right.
It feels like, yeah, I've listened to this album. Like how Burna Boy did it to an extent. You know, he did this private listening party before the album came out. Right. But these other artists, they just... like, it's become a thing. They think, oh, we need to be part of this trend where we're doing album listening party too. To an extent where two artists did album listening party on the same day. In almost similar... let me not talk. You guys are jokers, you know. Oh, God. Never mind, man. This is why we need proper gatekeepers. And I'm talking about quality control. People that be like, yo, this is not how we should do it. Let's look after. Anyway.
Bro, are you still thinking about the Peruzzi thing, bro? I'm trying to wonder how we went from Amapiano.
This was just how. No. This is nothing to do with Peruzzi. Peruzzi has not even touched London yet to do album listening party.
Right, but
a lot of other artists have touched London to do it.
Right,
you know.
But I'm just thinking, I'm trying to do the correlation to Amapiano.
Yeah, because Amapiano. When you said show, and I was like, yo, that's so true. You know, like these guys, they're well coordinated. You know, these Amapiano guys, man, they've got on lock. I've never heard Amapiano listening, like none of that.
Nah, bro.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, but their stuff is different.
Bro.
Their stuff is so different from us because we champion more of the artists. They champion the DJs.
Sound and the sound.
And the sound. I don't even know how it works over there. I probably need to speak to us Africans to see how they're set up.
You know what? We need to invite one of them, man.
You got what I'm saying?
That'll be a proper convo. We need to understand.
That'll be a proper conversation and all that, you know? Because when you really think about it, I was thinking about it today. If you ask me, obviously, I'm not deep in Amapiano like that. But if you ask me, I'll probably tell you Major League DJs or maybe Kofi, what's it called? Black Coffee.
Black Coffee, yeah.
Right? They are probably some of the I would say the biggest DJs from there. But when you speak to a South African from there, they will say, bro, when you come to South Africa, bro, Focalistic, Maforisa.
Yeah. Because those ones are boots on ground, innit?
Those ones are like
rooted.
Exactly.
They're rooted.
So it's just how that was. But hey, I'm looking forward to it this evening, bro. You got what I'm saying? Going there this evening. I just hope that, you know, I don't get kicked out if I fall asleep, bruv. You got me? Just in case if I get tired.
This guy needs to be arrested.
Just in case I get tired.
That's a good one, though.
You got me?
That's one of the sickest. No, clap for yourself.
You got me? Just in case I get tired.
Oh, man.
They don't stop the vibe.
Oh, yeah, they will stop it.
They don't stop the vibe and say, hey, listen, bro.
You see that guy? Yeah, the one
over there?
The one in red.
Yeah. You got what I mean? That over there.
Hey, listen, everyone switch off the appliances. We're not carrying on until he gets out. Tell him to go. Bro.
Especially my paid ticket, though.
Oh, yeah, sure. You got to go, man. Whoa,
my paid
we don't
ticket.
We don't need your $200 or £300. Take it and go.
You know what I'm saying? My paid ticket.
My people reach out to you and pay you back what you paid. You know what I mean?
Listen, you know what I'm saying? I just hope that I don't get kicked out.
I hope so too. Make sure you don't sleep. After this, go and take a nap.
Bro, listen, I make sure I had my 12-hour sleep, bro.
Oh, good. No, I still think after this, you should sleep a little bit more.
A little bit more.
Yeah,
right?
because you don't want to embarrass yourself.
That's true.
Because me, I'll retweet it. I'm letting you know now.
That's it, bro.
Oh, to me. I'm like, that's dope. Oh, snap.
Now, what are we talking about, bro? Let's jump into this shit, bro.
Let's go, man.
So I know this is a video seen around the world already, yeah? Because I saw people reacting to this shit, both Americans and all that, right? So Burna Boy was in Colorado.
Chairman.
You know, and he was performing at the Red Rocks Amphitheater. Beautiful place, like carved in the carved in the rocks and everything. You know what I'm saying? Like beautiful. So my man was performing. All of a sudden, he stopped his performance and everything and said, "Yo, them people over there fucking sleeping in my shit, right? You know that I'm not feeling well," because he said he wasn't feeling too well and everything.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying? And he said he wasn't gonna perform until they leave. And after some time, they left.
Oh, they had to, man.
Let's check out the video, bro.
Yeah, man.
Let's check out the video because it's one of them ones that's like everywhere, bro. Or do you know what? Instead of checking out the video itself of that happening, I had a video of a lady who was actually there.
Okay.
And she actually spoke on the thing.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Yes. It's about 3 minutes. Hopefully, we're not gonna play the whole thing, but let's check it out.
I just experienced the wildest thing at the Burna Boy concert in Denver. I cannot believe I witnessed that. So basically, we come to this concert. It's at Red Rock Amphitheater, the most gorgeous concert venue I've ever been
Beautiful.
to. Burna Boy comes on stage, sings his first song, and after he's like, y'all, I almost didn't make the show. I am so sick. Like, I had to take so much medication, but, the show goes on, blah, 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 whatever. So basically he was like, he's sick, but the show must go on. Of course it's going to go on. People pay the money there in Denver. It's cold, it's freezing. So every single time he sings a song, he goes and get water, like he's drying off himself. Y'all know Burna Boy, him forever taking off his shirt, him bare back, the man kept on everything. So it's clear that this man is sick, right? Not negating how great the performance was. Like he was giving it his all, right? I think it was 3 songs left. And he was like, is that person sleeping? In the middle of the man performing, there's this couple, and apparently the girl fell asleep and is just sleeping throughout the performance. So clearly he must have spotted them and was like, nah, this can't real. That man literally stopped the show and was like, I am not going to sing another word until y'all get up and leave. I told y'all I was sick, and the fact that y'all sitting down here and sleeping as I'm giving y'all my best, y'all have to leave. So I was like, sir, first of all, you're in America. Like, what do you even mean? But also, why? If you're going to sleep, go all the way up to the top where you're out of view for the man. Like, I can't imagine being a performer and belting out my lungs, and all I'm seeing is somebody in the front sleeping. I would lift up the place. But also, as a book club host,
so Jamaican.
If you come to book club, I don't read the whole book. I'm already mad. So I cannot even begin to think how mad Burna Boy was. So that man literally sat down. That man sat down in silence. So the whole crowd is like, "Yo, uno leave, lift up from." The entire crowd was like, "Y'all need to leave now." They're like, y'all need to leave now because we need to see the rest of the performance.
Fact.
And I think he had 15 minutes left. And the man is like, I am not joking. Y'all need to leave now. They left. Well, clearly. The man was like, I'm not. He literally sat down in silence, turned off the spotlight, everything. And people are just like, you want something, babe? Okay. The spotlight. And people are like, can y'all leave, please? But my thing is, what if something was wrong with the lady? What if she had dropsy? What if she had one of those things where she just falls asleep all the time? And also, it was so embarrassing for the man because, I think he was awake and she was asleep. And he had to, lift her up out of there. But I was just I've heard about these things happening in, just randomly, but I've never been somewhere where I witnessed somebody literally falling asleep. Also, how can you fall asleep during a Burna Boy performance? How can you fall asleep during a Burna Boy performance? But again, as I said, we don't know their side of the story. It could be meds and she got knocked out or what. I don't know. But all of this to say, that man, I'm going to show you the video. That man literally sat down and was like, I'm not singing anything.
Thoughts? First of all, I love her accent.
Yeah, very, very Caribbean.
Caribbean,
you know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to the lady for giving her own side of the story. I was in a space on Thursday and I gave my thoughts, and you already know how the world works, and especially in a space where I go around carrying this thing anyway. I go around carrying this thing in my mind where I already know when you're speaking to a bunch of Nigerians, two things are going to be lacking:
What's that?
comprehension and context.
All right.
Not every single Nigerian, obviously, but most Nigerians lack comprehension, and it's not their fault. It's just the fact that some of them are refusing to learn how to comprehend. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, personally, I've said it. Two things can be true. Two things can be right. I think if I was Burna Boy, I'm going to do that. Afterwards, I'll deal with the backlash. But if I was the guest, I'm not leaving. So you're going to have to physically pull me out. So guess what is going to happen? You, Burna Boy, are going to look like the bad guy because they're physically pulling me out and I'm swinging my legs, screaming, put me down. Yeah. I paid for this thing. I'll be doing all of that madness just so I can trend for a month. I swear down. Then the other thing is, like, you could tell the woman was either drunk because she was inebriated. She wasn't like herself when she was walking out. When I watched the video, clearly. So I personally, I get it. Again, it doesn't look good on Burna Boy in general because someone paid for that. They paid for a service, and and you're like saying, "Hey, get out of here because I'm sleeping." But I'm tired of this whole, what if she's got this, what if? No, let's not do the what if. Let's just stick to the facts. Yes, that didn't look good on Burna Boy because as an artist, you're meant to look after the people that put the money in your pocket, right? We don't need to justify what if it is wrong from his side. And then as a fan, I'm not leaving. I repeat, if you know me offline, you know how my mind is. Bro, I'm not leaving. You know what I'm saying? But regardless, I just don't think it wouldn't affect Burna Boy moving forward so much so. It just adds to the misconception or possibly people's thoughts about him being an arrogant person, being a very like egotistical guy and stuff like that. But sometimes these things come with people that believe in their powers and abilities. Because they know that when I say you should go. So now I'm setting boundaries for my art. You can't come on my show and sleep. Because to be fair, if we're being realistic, let's take away sentiments and people feeling emotional and people being on their period. People wanking away their thoughts. Let's chill. Let's really, really chill. Guys, as an artist, everyone have their boundaries. Everyone. Some people, how they want their show to look is how they want their show to look. And finally, for some reason, I just think to myself, the reason why Burna Boy did that is because Burna Boy had in mind that if a clip was to go around of someone sleeping in my show, the Nigerians should bring pots and spoon. They're ready to cook the living daylight.
I don't think that was going on.
No, it wasn't. This is just me. Right. I was thinking that he was gonna act like that. But I just think again, sometimes we need to understand that some of these artists, these are the things that make them. I think Burna Boy acting like this sporadically because he wasn't doing that in all of his shows, of course. This is not like the Burna Boy does it every time. But people like Burna Boy having something that's a bit, controversial, that's what makes Burna Boy. It's the same thing I always say when Rooney was playing and people are like, Rooney is a crazy guy. And Alex Ferguson said, guys, I think if we get Rooney to change his behavior and become more chilled and mellow, the same Rooney that we see as world class, who was never going to be world class because that's what pushes him to get to the peak of his powers. And I'm not saying this to encourage or enable Burna Boy's behavior because as I've said, as a fan, I'm not leaving. So that tells you I'm not enabling that behavior. I'm not leaving. Bro, I paid. I'm going to sleep here, bro. Or I'm going to run around naked around the building. I swear, I'll start taking off my clothes. Start running.
They're gonna blame mental health, bro. They're gonna blame mental health, bro. I swear down. Bro, listen. The cynical mind of me just looked at the whole thing. I said, bro, my man was sick. My man just wanted to rest, bro.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care. You got me. My guy was sick. He saw someone sleeping. He said, bro, let me just use this opportunity and just fucking rest myself, bro. You know what I'm saying? All this whole talk, nah. You know what I'm saying? But that was my cynical mind thinking that. You know what I mean? This 3 minutes that I'm just going to chill out, get myself a little bit, drink some water, whatever the case is, still get you fucking kicked out. You know what I'm saying? But that was how I viewed it. But then at the same time, I now started speaking to myself and everything, yeah. I said, okay, cool. I hear it. Because I didn't really see a lot of people bashing Burna. Like, people were not bashing Burna. People were making a joke about the whole situation.
Seriously?
No, I didn't really see.
Oh, Twitter, they killed.
Maybe I missed it. I don't know. Now, obviously, people on this side were killing it. People on the OBO side, even Davido chipped in. DJ Tunes.
Cheeky guy said
He
number
got
one
me,
they performing at this
Yeah, he get me. Which he did. And then someone went and dug out an old video of Wizkid performing and someone was sleeping in his concert.
And I saw Davido's one as well.
You get what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. I've slept in a concert before. I don't think it's something that doesn't happen.
It happens.
I've caught myself sleeping in a concert before because I like to feel comfortable. Like the whole thing of standing for 4, 5, 6 hours, whatever. I don't do that. When I go to a concert, I want to get a seat.
Bro.
So that when I'm tired, I sit down. Everybody's jumping around me. I might fall asleep 1 or 2 times, right? But the way I looked at it is, I started speaking to myself. I said, I hear when people make the argument of the person bought a ticket so they can do whatever the fuck they want to do because they bought a ticket. It is their money, right? Mm-hmm. I said, nah, I don't really think so. Because imagine if you go to a restaurant and you paid for the table, right? And then you get there and start sleeping. The establishment is going to kick you out. That's a whole fact. They're not going to say, okay, yeah, you pay, I paid for this table and everything, so I can sleep. No.
He's not talking about McDonald's, by the way. I'm talking about,
Yeah, a proper restaurant.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I personally think that Burna Boy, within his right, would I go that far and say, no, you got to leave? Me personally, maybe no, right? But I think he was within his right to feel however he felt and say, hey, guys, listen.
Absolutely.
You go about.
I did say, though, he could have easily turned that into a very amazing moment. Because a lot of times in the world we live in, or in this life, right, you're presented with moments that you can turn into an amazing moment in your favor. Where when as soon as he saw them sleep, he could have just come up and just go, you know how they sleep? Odogu, they perform, you know how they sleep? Okay, come up on stage.
You get me? Everyone will laugh.
Bro, everyone will be like, oh man. But then again, on the flip side, the Nigerians will be like, he wouldn't do this with a Nigerian or
that's narrative about it.
You see what I'm saying? There'll be another narrative.
I saw that narrative
obviously,
too.
I'm not happy that he did that in a sense because I'm coming from a consumer point of view because I'm not the artist, I'm a consumer in the sense where I'll be in that situation where I'm in a concert. I still think as a consumer I'm not leaving, but I understand from an artist point of view where I'm giving all, even though I know I shouldn't. We're human beings. I'm going to mess up sometimes. I'm like, damn it, man. I shouldn't have sent them out. But I was so upset at that moment. And that's one of those things. That's one of those things in life that you just got to realize that, water. You just got to realize that things like that's got to happen. So shout out to Burna Boy for, I hope he's resting. I hope he's recuperating properly so that it doesn't repeat itself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just think he could have even come down on stage or he could have even done it on purpose where he would send one of his people at the back and just go and tap them and say, hey guys, you guys want to come up on stage or come back? Even come backstage. There's ample of opportunities to like use that moment to make yourself look great.
Absolutely. I don't think he should have just called someone from backstage and everything. Well, depending on how the stage setup is.
Exactly.
You can actually walk down the stage and go to where the fans are there.
And just start joking with them.
And just looking at them and all that kind of shit. That's a way, but I kind of feel like because he was sick.
Of course. That played a part.
He's probably in his feelings or whatever. And he wanted to use that opportunity and just rest himself, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I now saw the reaction about the whole thing. Obviously, DJ Tunes, in my opinion, made a joke about it. Like we live in a space where you're not allowed to. Like when I look at this whole shit, the way we treat some of these celebrities, like or the way some of these lunatics online, treat some of these celebrities, they treat them like literally gods.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? Like, you're not allowed to crack a joke.
No, you're not.
You're not allowed to say something, about any of them.
But you know those people saying those things?
Right? It's a what?
Do you know those people that are always quick to jump in and defend their God? I call them, you see me online, I say, I understand we're talking about your personal Lord and Savior, but you need to chill.
Bro, I look at some of those people are as lunatics, bro.
They are.
You get what I'm saying? I had somebody the other day say, you guys are always making jokes about Davido. Bro, you don't say that when we make jokes about Wizkid. You don't say that when we make jokes about Burna Boy, every other person. We joke about people, right?
Yeah.
But when it is to your idol,
Your personal Lord and
you
Savior.
know what I mean? You start pissing on yourself. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't get that. And when I looked at what DJ Tunes posted and everything, yeah, cool, whatever their situation is or whatever the case is. But at the same time, I'm still allowed to crack a
But they're
fucking
cool
joke.
though. Like Wiz is cool with Burna, and DJ Tunes kind of is cool with Burna. Technically,
Not really. Yeah, you got. I mean, the both of them have been kind of throwing shades and everything.
Wiz and Burna.
Oh yeah, the both of them have been kind of throwing
Those
shades
guys
a little
are very, very cool, bro.
bit. Okay.
They're so cool. But
All right.
the thing is, that is actually a very good joke. Number one,
That's a
number
joke.
one, they performing and they sleep.
Yeah.
That is a top tier level joke, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that's a good joke. Even though if that was my mom or my dad, I would laugh because I'll be like, that's funny. Bro, these guys are jobless. I keep telling people, do you know the reason why I engage with trolls? Outside the fact I'm a troll too, but I troll with common sense. I don't troll people stupidly. It's because I know they don't have a job. I do have a job. So I wanted to show them what it feels like to be in a job and interact with someone that is jobless. To see that at some point I can stop this and go back to my job. But guess what? You now rely on my reply so you can carry on. Do you get it? So I'm in control of what you're doing. I'm actually in control of your emotions. But people don't deep it like that. That's because obviously I think on a different level. I'm just saying in that sense, because anyone that's got a good job and you've got a very good life, you would read things and laugh.
Bro, it's so crazy.
Bro,
It's so crazy how
right.
much, and sometimes I ask myself, like, do you guys like live like this, or is this just your internet persona? Like,
No,
you
this
get what
is
I'm
the
saying?
real life,
Like, you get triggered by any and everything. You get what I'm saying? Like, and it's so sad to see. And part of it, we can talk about it, is what happened to Olamide this week.
Oh, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And when I looked at the whole thing, right, I said, Olamide, didn't they tell you?
Olamide knows, bro.
You got me? Olamide, didn't they tell you? Like, this is the least problematic person, right? Didn't they tell you that you're not allowed to have an opinion?
Oh, Olamide knows he's not allowed an opinion.
You got me? None of us are allowed to have an opinion.
No one is allowed.
You get what I'm
You're
saying?
not allowed to tell us who you like,
No.
who you respect,
No.
and who you listen to.
No.
Oh, okay. Fair
You
enough.
get what I'm saying? I know people, literally, media heads, behind the scenes,
Yeah.
they will open up and talk. Once them cameras come on.
Oh, they stay quiet, obviously. They born you well.
And these are grown-ass fucking men.
They born you well to tell them the truth. They born you
These
well.
are grown-ass fucking men. And I'm looking at them thinking, bro, why? Like, why? I don't need none of these people for nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know if people really understand this. I want you guys to really understand this.
They don't.
Whether I speak to any of these artists, whether I have a relationship with any of these artists or not, I really don't give a shit.
At us.
You know what I'm saying? In my real life, we are doing this just because we enjoy doing this.
Facts. That's big facts.
You know what I mean? If you think that we are making money from this, we are not making shit from this.
Bro, if I was making money from this, I swear I'll come on here and I'll be telling you things that are not true.
You know what I mean?
Because I'm making money. So I'm just going to say things that, just to cater and pander to.
Some of these motherfuckers know me in real life.
Yeah, facts.
And I joke, I'm broke. So you know. You know what I mean? I'm a broke man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Happy birthday, my friend.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? But the thing is, when I look at some of those people think just because we come down here and just sit and just talk and everything, they say, oh no, these guys are jobless, these guys are getting paid by some person. Bro, I've not received a penny from none of these people, bro. And that's the reason why I can sit down here comfortably and crack jokes with my brother.
Share my opinions and nothing can happen.
Whether you like it or not.
And none is going to happen.
You know what I mean? And when I look at someone like Olamide and see how they came from, just for what he said, let's play what he said and everything, and then we can then jump into that, bro.
These guys are clowns, man.
You know what I mean? Because I had some thoughts about it, which kind of led me into somewhere else. You know me. You know what I'm saying? Let me just pull it up real quick, bro. 2 seconds, blind.
Bado for a reason.
Bado for a reason,
For
bro.
a reason, bro. A
You know
man
what
that
I'm
is more influential than your government. Are you mad? Are you high?
All right, bro. Let's play this. Yeah. Wait. I hate it when I save a video, yeah, and then the video gets deleted or disappears, bruv. This is so annoying sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It's so annoying where that happens.
Trust me.
Because now I've got to find that video.
And we're also waiting for the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share this with your friend. All of you guys that do the selfish thing when you watch and then you make comments and pretend like this stuff doesn't exist. Like.
Yep.
Tap someone else and say, yo, bro, come on, watch this. This is funny.
Yep.
Do that.
All right, cool. Let's check out this video.
Almost 2 decades. Yeah. That's millennials plus Gen Z.
It's not that clear.
How's it like working with Wizkid? You have so many songs and you have 2 songs in your current album with him. How's it like working with Wiz?
You know, after Fela, Wizkid is the greatest Afrobeats artist ever.
So for people that don't hear it, he said after Fela, Wizkid is the greatest Afrobeat artist ever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't say facts to it because I have to respect Bado's opinion, right?
Opinion.
But guess what, guys? I can understand his opinion. That's the difference between an intelligent person and an unintelligent person. When you're like, you know what? I might not agree, but you know, you might have a point there, you know? Do you get it?
Yeah.
Like being able to see both sides, like, I see why. Because I actually can tell you reasons why I think Olamide has come to this conclusion. But were you going to say something before?
I wanted to read his reply to the reactions and then we can
facts.
talk about the whole thing, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Shut up. Hey, man, say, man.
Oh, my
Hey,
God.
man, say, man.
That's hilarious.
You got me? So this is what he said. He said, honestly, this whole lengthy 3-way conversation is pretty much whatever. You can't diminish anyone's greatness, whether they are A-list, B-list, or anything else. Feel free to believe what you want or support whoever you choose. There's plenty of room in the sky for everyone. However, one thing to remember is that Burna, David, and Wiz aren't narrow-minded enough to get offended by anyone else's opinion or perspective. That's part of why they've reached where they are today.
That's facts.
Even though I hear it, I disagree. I disagree.
What do you disagree with?
Because I've seen one of them brothers getting his feelings because of what somebody said. Whether it's Benson, whether it's Odumodu Black.
Yeah, he's just been
But
political.
we're gonna leave that at that.
Yeah, Olamide was just being political. That's what. That's a very sensible way to navigate a situation like this, where people think, oh, you're kind of talking down on the others and making one above the other, because you know Nigerians don't understand. And this is the problem with a world where you have.
Rob, what's that video?
Yeah, this is a situation where. This is why in a world where you have...
Wait, hold on, bro. A quick one. Yo, fam. Yo, fam. I'm actually in the podcast, bro. I'll call you back, bro. I'll call you back, bro. All right, cool.
Tell your readers and listeners I'm here.
All right, brother. Yeah, bro.
I mean, it's just a situation where, unfortunately, the way most of these Nigerian consumers, I'm talking music and the pop culture, how they think is, they think life is black and white. They forget that actually, no, life is black, white, and gray. There's gray areas in everything. What Olamide said, I can understand what he meant by that. Because let's be real, before your Wizkid, that generation, mate, Wizkid has done a lot in terms of furthering the culture way before any of those guys became that very, very prominent. Do you get it? Wizkid came in 2011 as a teenager, made his song, it blew up, he became like the Justin Bieber of that era. Are you kidding me? That alone is a start to greatness. So you sitting at home, wanting to be an artist, seeing someone like Wiz in that 2011, 2012, you're like, bro, this kid is doing something, you know?
He gave you the motivation.
Aspiration.
That
You get me?
can be done,
You thinking Burna Boy, even though Burna Boy started his thing in that 2012, 2013 as well, he wasn't prominent then. He was looking at Wiz to going, I would like to get there, you know, one day. Absolutely. Hence why they became cordial or friends, because you can only be friends with people you admire to be like, or you're cool with. You're not just going to be friends with someone you're going to look down on. That's not you being friends with them. I don't know the current situation at the moment, but I just think that Bado has every right to say that. He's closer to Wiz. You know what I'm saying? And he's seen it. Like, bro, let's not even kid ourselves. Everyone that's come into the industry after Wiz, they've all wanted to sound like Wiz. So why are we acting stupid? Like, that's what I'm trying to think to myself. At some point, Rema started, he sounded a bit like Wiz. That's facts. You know what I'm saying? All of these people are just being silly, and because they now belong to a group. And let's remember that when Wiz started, he became the main flagship for whatever sound we're making. Then his main fans, after a year or so, or 2-3 years, his fans broke away into different factions. Do you get it? So it's like, I got to a point, people are like, from that same Wiz or FC, they moved into outsiders. Some moved into Tati BG. Some moved into Olamide. Like, that's how I just don't understand. For someone like Olamide to even tell you that Wiz is the greatest, you can tell you that Olamide is the greatest. What are we talking about? He's 15% of your industry. Are you crazy? Do you know what 15% is? If you mention 10 good artists right now, you can't mention 10 artists without mentioning someone that came via Olamide.
From history, yeah.
Are you kidding me? Bro?
No, see, he had the right. This is how I look at it. He had the right to state his opinion. Do I agree with that or disagree with that? I will look at it from a whole different perspective, right? What are the metrics? What metrics are we actually, when we throw around the greatest of all time, goes and everything, what are the metrics? Especially in our culture, right? How, what are we judging it by? You get what I'm saying? And to me, that would determine, that would give a clearer, argument into who is who, right? But he still has the right to his opinion if that's how he feels. You get what I'm saying? At the same time, if someone says to me, okay, so person is the greatest performer in our scene, that's a bit debatable.
Exactly.
Right? Because your eye test can actually show you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So to me, that's easier to come to a conclusion of, depending on, obviously, what you like, who you like, the type of performance you like, and all those sort of things. You get what I'm saying? But when people say, oh, this person is the greatest after Fela, boom, 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 right? That's a bit hard to debate, right? So to me, that's how I look at it. But he still has a right to his opinion. And sometimes I also feel that a lot of people always want to put Fela because of what he is to us. You get what I'm saying? But that can also be debated.
Of course.
Now, to Olamide, when I listen to him speak and when I see him in this light that he is in right now, it's a bit of a bittersweet for me.
Right.
The reason is, for years, when did Asake come out?
2022.
Olamide had to step back. He didn't do a lot of interviews, right? That boss aura, all those, you get what I mean? He had to step back, the mystique and all those sort of things, right? Which I believe that was what made him into who he is right now. You get what I'm saying? We didn't really hear him speak. We didn't really see him. If you see him, he's in a boss mode, right?
Yeah.
And when I just look at him now, not saying that he's not who he is, he's still him. Don't get fucked up, right? But I just it looks like the veil sort of opened up, the veil unveiled, right? Because now he has lost Asake. He feels like he now has to step out. And once you step out, and once you're in front of the mic, and once you're in front of cameras, sometimes you're gonna say what is not, quote unquote, politically correct. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'm not saying that he doesn't have the right to say whatever he wants to say. But we know in our scene, you're not allowed to have an opinion.
Absolutely.
You get what I'm saying? And when I look at him, someone that is so unproblematic, cool with almost everyone, for people to come at him the way they did, right, tells me, oh, the veil was unveiled. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, as an artist, which he is now, right? Because now he has to go back and do the groundwork and, all this kind of stuff, right? Because Fireboy's, he's still doing his thing, but Asake is Asake, you know what I mean? Like, and he's lost him. Sometimes you gotta say some things that some people might have a problem with. And I think that's the position that we are in right now.
Yeah, no. You know what? I'm not gonna lie. What you've said, again, you're absolutely right in the sense where you can see there's a difference in him being, the roles he's playing. He's played the boss role, now he's playing the artist role.
Yeah.
There I definitely agree with you. But he's never stopped being an artist. It's just, he's always been selfless. Now, I'll take it back to a lot of times people don't know. So, a couple of years ago, when Olamide lost his parent, that's when he went into his show. Because back in the days, if you know, you see him and his brother, DJ, what's his name? DJ, is it DJ Snare? Not DJ Snare. I can't remember. If you know what I'm talking about. He's now in the gym. He's always been in the gym, but now you know what I'm talking about. If you know, please put it in the comments again. I always forget his name, but shout out to my guy. But yeah, so when he lost his parent, I think it's his mom or dad, one of them anyway, and that was where the change started. I think that was a big time. For him to reflect. That's when we went into the era of this. Now I want the artists to come and do their thing, with the whole, what's it called? Fireboy. Then he moved into another artist unveiled, then your Lil Kesh. Like, you can see gradually, I think he just started saying, you know what? Let me now focus more on the guys I've actually signed, because what's the point of having an imprint and there's nothing coming from it. Just like, how these people just be like, hey, we've got these imprints, but nothing happens. And over time, Olamide is then move into that role as an exec, right? And again, to those people that know, the contract was clear. I think it was a 2 or 3 year contract with Asake. He didn't lose Asake. Asake achieved everything Asake wanted to achieve and moved on. And he himself too, he's moved on. Now that he's achieved everything he wanted to do with all these guys that were signed under him, he's now like, let me remind these guys that I'm still an artist. For those that don't know, Olamide has dropped a project every year since his inception. That's crazy. I'm talking every year. So if Olamide has been here for 50 years, he's got 50 body of works. He's got 50 projects. Do you know how crazy that is? Bro, so the guy's always been there. Even in the time when he was like proper a boss, when he did loading, he didn't come out and do that much interviews.
Yeah,
and all
but
that
I'm not
stuff.
saying that he was not an artist. Like,
No, I'm saying that's
I'm
right.
not saying that he wasn't dropping songs, right? I'm looking at the aesthetics of it, right? I'm looking from an eye test, right? Obviously, he featured on Ashake's albums and everything. Like, he was still putting out songs. That's not my argument, right? What I'm saying is, yes, he was putting out songs, but he wasn't moving as an artist, right?
Absolutely.
And he wasn't engaging in front of the mic or cameras and everything. He didn't have a lot of opinions that were out there.
He had nothing to sell.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But now, he's preparing for his concert, his tour. He's moving like an artist.
No, yeah,
now.
exactly.
You
That's
know
what I'm saying. There's different roles.
Yeah, and to me, that's reason. Yes, I might use the term that he lost Asake, which I can make an opinion. Yeah, like that's still a loss. Even if you guys had a contract, 2 years contract, whatever. Like the way the both of them were, they tandem between the both of them. Kobe, Shaq, Jay-Z, Kanye West, like the throne, Birdman, Lil Wayne, like the way they were and they were moving, bro, like that's a loss. You know what I mean?
Again,
that's a loss. To me, that's how I look at it.
Oh yeah, fair enough. I can't disagree with how you see things. Like obviously in life, you can't. That's what I'm saying. You can't disagree with how someone sees things prospectively. But what I'm trying to say is, if I've signed a contract with you for a day and I leave after a day, no matter how great I was or you were, cannot be seen as a loss. Why? Because I've done my time and I've gone. You're right.
Do you think that he wouldn't want to continue with Asake?
I don't think so, because that time in 2020, you see that 2002 to 2024, that was peak Asake. So now what Asake is doing is on his own velocity, like he's his own thing he's doing. They can still make music together.
Oh, yeah,
they still chill together. Yeah,
right.
Bro, Wait, have you
Yeah,
seen,
right.
you've seen Olamide's wait,
Yeah,
Asake
right.
was on the album, right?
That was a song that they did together before whatever happened. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell.
Bro,
That's the song that they did together.
I'll explain something to you. All right. I see
bro,
what you mean.
If you
Watch
think...
it. So
bro,
you think Wiz is going to be cool with Asake, then Asake is not cool with Olamide?
No, Wiz has nothing to do with it.
No,
you
it
got what I mean? No, Wiz... No. Wiz has nothing to do with it. Because...
Okay.
No. We are having a conversation, right?
Yeah.
The same way Olamide is cool with Wiz, Davido, and Burna Boy. Davido and Burna Boy don't see eye to eye.
Yeah, this is different though.
You get what I'm saying? No.
Does Olamide have a song with Burna Boy?
You say what?
Does Olamide hang around Burna Boy?
Obviously, I don't know the intricacy of all their relationships.
But that's what I'm trying to
and
explain
everything.
to you.
But my thing to you is, right, just because whatever, and I'm not saying that him and Asake are enemies. No.
No, I know what you mean.
I'm not, like, the bond can still be cool.
Yeah.
But the relationship is not going to be the same.
Okay.
You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
that's another
Like,
different, yeah.
Okay,
argument,
see this way. It's happened with podcasts. You do podcasts with people and everything. Whatever happened, however way you guys moved your separate ways and everything.
Yeah.
If you see outside, you see, go, yo, dude, what's up?
Oh, yeah,
and everything.
100%.
But, the relationship is not the same.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what I mean.
Oh, yeah, no. I agree with you on that
You
one.
get what I'm saying?
But I'm trying to put it out there because a lot of people, trust me, I understand you. But we know there's some people that are watching, they need other people to spoon feed them. So I'm trying to let you know, understand that how I've noticed, noticed Olamide move is Olamide's relationship with Wiz is like this, right? Proper. You can see that at the top of the year, which is like that 2024 Dirty December movement when Wiz was in Lagos and everything. It was with Olamide. Then we saw when he linked up with Don Jazzy. Then now we see the reason why they linked up. Then we saw when he linked up with Burna Boy at that thing that guy, whatever his name is, the concert he put up. And they were there having fun and whatever it is. And you can hear the chat they were having with each other. You can't have a chat like that if you're not cool with someone. There is no way on earth you can have a chat with someone like that if you're not cool with them.
Which people are you talking about?
No, I'm saying, for instance, I'm giving you people that were cool with each other, that came across normal and cool, right? I'm saying like with when Burna Boy and Wiz were backstage and they were saying who will go up on stage first. And they made that their silly joke. You go first now, blah, blah, blah. All of that stuff. You can't make those kind of jokes with someone that you're not cool with. 100%. We already know this as Nigerians. The ego will always kick in. There's a joke you can't make with certain people that you feel like, I'm bigger than you. What the heck? Right? Now, we've seen Wiz and Olamide constantly link with each other. Now, we've now seen, and I think it might happen, a Wiz and Asake's EP, in my opinion. I think it might happen. I'm not sure. I don't know if it will. It might happen. Wiz's relationship with Olamide is so strong that I think if there was like a massive problem, you won't see Wiz linking up with Asake that close. I'll tell you what. Okay. I promise you.
I don't believe that because
and no, I don't think he'll even make it public. Like they might link up behind closed doors, but I don't think he'll make that public.
No,
okay.
that's you kind of not you, but that's someone inserting themselves in someone else's beef. Like, and I'm not saying, okay, you know what? Since we are here now, because we have moved from whatever comment he made now. Since we are here, since we're having this conversation, what do you think about that Asake's Symphony concert?
Oh, that was top tier. And that was amazing. The fact that the way it went and with the videos I've seen and I've watched, that was an amazing concert.
Do you think Olamide should have been on there?
Olamide's on tour.
Bro, you can break out a night, a couple hours.
Nope. If your symphonic stuff is happening in New York, right? It was in New York, right? And somewhere extremely far, and I know that I can't make it.
Where is that?
No, I'm saying because at that time he hadn't even touched Toronto. Yeah, because he had his concert yesterday in Toronto, right?
Bro, New York and Toronto.
No, that's what I'm trying to. No, I know. That's what I'm saying. He's not touched Toronto then, so it's not like he was in Toronto and he's like, I'm not gonna go.
Cuzzy, honestly speaking,
yeah,
maybe it's me. Maybe that's how my brain works.
Right.
Yeah, but if you think that these two people are cool, yeah, I have a bridge to sell you in fucking Southeast London, bro. Honestly. Honestly, because when I look at the whole dynamics of the whole thing, yeah, okay, I asked about the symphony thing, right? I like it. I think it was decent. When I look at the whole thing, let me take my time with this. I've always said the songs were great. Obviously, Asake has great songs. But I also still believe that when it comes to performance, he has some work to do when it comes to performance. You get what I'm saying? That's what I believe. I don't think, when people say, oh my God, like, he's a great no, I don't think I think he still has some work to do when it comes to performance, right? The whole setting, the music, the choice of songs and all that, amazing. Outfit was trash, right? When I look at his outfit was trash. My guy looked like a fucking bouncer, bro. You get what I'm saying? Bro, I was expecting my man to be in a tuxedo, bro. Honestly speaking, bro. I was expecting my man to be in a tuxedo. Bro, you're talking about you have orchestra, bro. Yeah. Like, behind you. You get what I'm saying? I was expecting my man to be in some sort of tuxedo, black and white combination, black, white, and red, whatever it is. Like, you see the way Wizkid is? Obviously Wizkid was not in a tuxedo, but the way he was slick. Yeah. Right? That was what I expected from Asake. That bouncer look, or I know people are calling him Tupac of Afrobeats right now. Cool. Salute. But Alfie was trash. Right? But honestly, I'm being honest right now, yeah? His performance with Ghana, his performance with Wizkid, performance with Central C, it was all right. You got me? It's just Central C being Central C. Yeah. He has no personality on stage. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Performance with Tiakola, liked it. The one with Friday, liked it, right? But when I was looking at that whole system, that whole thing, it was a bittersweet situation for me. I'll tell you why. If there was one place Olamide should have been on, he should have been featured on that stage. I agree. He should have come out. Right? Agree. And to me, that whole body thing that he's doing with Wizkid, that shit looks good and all that kind of stuff, right? But do you know what? That was a moment missed if Olamide came out there. Like, yes, Asake has performed at the O2. Yeah, it was all right. Like, he's not the first to perform at the O2. You know what I mean? So, to me, that's not a moment.
Oh, yeah.
But he is, you get my point. But he's like the first Afrobeat artist to perform at that Red Bull Symphony thing.
So he should have shared that moment as well.
He should have shared that moment.
Impacted him.
Yes.
I get you.
You get what I mean? Because say whatever you want to say about Kendrick. Kendrick is no longer at TDP, right? TDE. Yeah. Right? But he still works with them. He has his own thing right now, PJ Lang. You got what I mean? He was on tour with Cizz, like his album and all that. He still works heavily with them and all that, right? And when I look at Asake, yes, you're starting your own thing. But that moment at that Red Bull Symphony, we look at you and Olamide the way we look at, Jay-Z, Kanye West, when they did the Watch the Throne. Yeah. Right? The way we look at Kobe and Shaq. You get what I'm saying? The way we look at Birdman and Lil Wayne, like father, like son. You get what I'm saying? Like, to me, that's the way the both of them were. They were a force. Yeah. And I believe that he should have, even if for 3 minutes. I don't care where Asake, Olamide was. Olamide can be in the middle of the earth, bro. I know if the both of them were that cool, a call would have been made.
No, I agree. You
get what I'm saying?
I totally agree.
And to me, maybe it's my third eye just looking at it. Something is not all that right.
No, that's pretty much kind of, I won't say it's obvious, but something is there. I don't want to say they're not cool. It just could be that they're not in a place where they want to work together like that physically. You know what I'm saying? But I've always said this thing, right? If there's an artist that can give you an inkling into the dynamics of a room of people, is Wizkid. He gives you the bro. That brother will not hang around you if you're not cool with that guy publicly. He's not gonna do it because I've noticed, and this has happened for years. He's been in the scene because his mindset is that of, it's either I'm enabling this, or people are going to drag me into it. Because as much as we would like to know or like to think, he doesn't like he doesn't like being in the headlines, if you know what I mean. That's why it has this idea of mystique and stuff. I don't think it's mystique. I think he's like us. He's an introvert. He's just forced to do. He's just good at what he does. You get it? There's some people that just want to be out. This guy, you can see that he's not. Do you know what I'm saying? Like someone like a David is an extrovert, and I love David for that, right? Because he's not hiding who he is. And I feel like Wiz and people like Olamide, why they get along so well, and even Asake, they're all introverts, bro. I swear down. Because when you see it, I don't know if you saw a clip of Asake in LA when a fan saw him. I've never seen an artist or soul celebrity kind of beg a fan that, yo, I'm just with my girl, please, man. Yeah. Yo, bro. I swear down. I felt sorry for him.
He's a cool guy.
He's an introvert.
Really cool guy.
You can see it as an introvert. It's just like he wanted to make music so bad. Hence why him and Olamide clicked. That's why Olamide lived in a way vicariously through him by co-writing songs and helping him and stuff like that, because it got to that stage where, like I said, after losing a parent and stuff like that, there was a shift in Olamide. So it looked like, let me take a backseat and just kind of use let me be a vessel to a lot of these artists that I've got signed under. So, and I totally agree with you. As you've said it's true. From the start anyway, I said there's something not really right, but Olamide will never come out and do that.
They'll never come out and say
that's not him, innit?
They're not going to come out and say it.
But 100%, you're absolutely right. You could have shared that stage with him.
That was a moment missed.
And I would come to this conclusion, like I said to you. Do you remember when I told you, everything can happen, I don't care. You see this December show Asake wants to do? My final thoughts will come after that show.
You mean the one that he's doing in Lagos?
Yep.
I believe it's at Echo, whatever.
Yep. My final thoughts on everything people have been saying over there, including what you're saying, even though I had that in the back of my mind, but I didn't want to give it any legs. I promise you, after that show, I'll come out and say, I knew it. This was happening or this wasn't happening, you know? But I'm just happy that Olamide is in a place where he's back at publicly doing what we know him to do. Do you get it? Can I just say that show in Canada was dead? The fans, not him. Bro, I was like, what's going on? The energy was off. I don't know if it's my phone. Surely it can't be my phone.
I didn't just want to bring that up and everything, which goes back to what I was trying to say earlier, that, depending on how someone want to slice and dice it, that was a loss. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
That was a loss, because now, Olamide is forced until he finds the next person. I'm not saying that he's searching, but until he finds the next person, right? He would not have to do the groundwork. It's like you've lost your farm or whatever or whatever it is.
You have to come out now and farm yourself.
You kind of have to come out and do the work and all that. You get me? And now when you're outside, the rain is gonna fall on you.
But
you got me. So people are not gonna start having all these comments. People are not gonna start talking about his concerts. People are not gonna start slicing and dicing whatever he said, putting meaning into it and all that kind of shit. Like, he's about to start feeling that heat again.
Yeah, I know,
you know what I'm saying?
But he's a legend in such a way that he's done these things anyway before. He did Olich. He's done like bigger shows in the grand scheme of things, in context, of course, to the culture. That I feel like him coming out again publicly to do these things is like, he's not really bothered about how people judge him. Because let's be real, people have judged Olamide based on his catalog and his impact in the industry.
Yeah,
so he can get away with a lot of things.
Yeah, but it's different when it comes to concerts and shows, right?
Absolutely.
Because now we can look at it like the eyes are there. And I'm not saying, that's not what I'm saying. I understand, bro. Like, dude has not done a full show for years. Right, so it's just like football. You're into football.
Oh, no, he has. Yeah,
You got me. Like you're gonna be a little bit rusty.
Yeah. No, but he has though. He has, but he hasn't done a tour. You're right.
That's my point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be a little bit rusty.
Yeah.
He's come out obviously with Asake or Fireball or whatever, done songs together and all that. But you by yourself, it's gonna be rusty a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. That's facts.
So we're just gonna see how it goes and all that. But when I just look at the whole thing, I'm happy for everything that I said. I'm happy for Asake and where he's going. He's just been featured in for the GQ magazine and all that stuff. So I'm happy with where he's going.
Oh no, of course, whoever his manager is, or the people who's around him are putting him in the right rooms and stuff.
She is earning her money, bro.
Yeah, she's, you know what I mean? Again, I just don't want to put that all on her because it's not fair to the people that we're not actually seeing. You know, we're used to, we know in life, but it's true. They say it's who you see is who you, you know what I'm saying? But shout out to...
I will see. You get me?
Shout out to that. But again, please, guys, if Olamide says Lagbaja is the greatest of all time, that's his choice, right?
Listen, bro, we are not allowed to have...
Oh, yeah.
Don't you know
I
this?
forgot.
No opinions, bro.
Sorry.
No opinions.
So who's your greatest of all time after Fela? Hey, Oga Freeze.
I don't
This
even
is
think...
the first time I didn't even say put your hands up. Oga say... Oh, the greatest of all time.
I don't even think, honestly speaking,
Yeah.
and I know this is a lot of people are gonna go hit their head on the wall right now.
Oh, snap.
You get me? Fela's not even my greatest of all time.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, you're right. Who's your greatest
The
of all
way
time?
I look at Fela, the way I look at Two-Face,
Yes.
yeah, it's kind of what people do with Biggie and Tupac.
Tupac, yeah.
You know what I mean? Oh yeah, like Fela, you know, after Fela, all right, cool. Like, no disrespect to Fela. Fela is who he is.
I'm not gonna lie.
He's a legend and all that stuff.
I get where Tubbs
You get what I'm saying?
I get where Tubbs is coming from. I'm obviously I grew up in a home around people that, you know, Fela is seen as, you know what I mean, the GOAT
Listen,
and stuff.
my dad loves him.
Yeah.
My mom, like, I'm not saying he's not him.
No, I know what you mean. But
You know what I mean?
you're allowed to say, yo, just because my dad, I don't have to like who my dad, yo, it's not like they forced you to kind of even listen to him at a young age. So you don't have to be. I just think that people need to understand that if we're being real, this is nothing to do with you being sentimental, being emotional, being a fan. Yo, Wiz drove that car to a place where now everyone else can drive a Tesla, can drive a whatever. Wiz drove that Galopi, you know that car. He drove it to a stage where everyone's like, raw.
I mean, but then...
So I can understand where Badogo is the... Do you know what I mean? It's like, he was the first guy that kind of gave us that co-sign because of the whole thing with Drake and Skepta. To that point, the only thing we had at that point was just two people. Two-Face and the Banj to an extent. That was it.
I mean, but this is the thing though, like, the good conversation sometimes, right? A lot of people will have their own reasons and points, valid points, because some people will say Two-Face, like,
absolutely,
because of the impact, and you get what I'm saying. Up until today, how many years right now, he's still very relevant.
No one is touching,
like,
Baba.
he still might not be putting out songs and everything, but hey, that's
no one is touching to Baba.
African Queen. You know what I'm saying?
Forget African
what
Queen.
He did.
I never even liked African Queen, but I respected that song. It's one of the songs I respect highly because of how it was written. Shout out to Blackface. Shout out to Two-Face as well. Just how it's written, how it was, the video, everything about that song was just, the word perfect is overused. I mean, it was just accurate.
And to me, that's the reason why I said, right, what are the metrics that we are judging this by? Now, if someone comes up with a metrics or whatever, and now we all can now sit down.
Shout out to Wale. He was one of the first people
that
that screamed at an award and say, yo, bro, they should stop giving us award backstage. Shout out to Wiz. He did that. Because before then, everyone just wanted to be happy. Oh, I got an award. Yeah. But we didn't see on TV. Oh, they gave me backstage. Wiz went, none of this. And guess what happened the next year? They changed it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that could be a metric for someone.
No, yeah. You know, and to me, that's the reason why I've never really sat down really to think about the GOAT conversation. Now, if you tell me my greatest performers, right, in our scene, top 3 for me, yeah, in no particular order, Burna, the Banj, Fela.
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on. I would say same thing.
Burna, the Banj, Fela. Top 3 for me.
Same thing. Absolutely. Those guys are like entertainers. You know, to an extent, I'm not going to lie. If we do a top 5, I'll put Asake there. Because I've been to every single Asake show and that brother can perform. I don't know what's happened to these new steez he's trying to form. I don't know what's going on. But the last ones, even... there's a video I still have on my phone. I lost it when he did. I've always said it. The best song Asake has ever made outside the other ballads, kind of ballads, I would think. I think personally, because of how it was and how clever the song is Amapiano, and that's with Olamide. That song is such a great song that I wish it won Grammy that year. You know, it got nominated. And I was like, damn, these people were smart to nominate, but it's a shame he didn't win that. The truth is, when he brought Olamide out, in that in the O2 when I was there. Bruh. So he's a very good performer, but you're right. Those three you mentioned, I'm sorry, no one is touching them.
Bro, to
The
me,
Banj, you can't even touch the Banj. Let's just remember.
Bro,
the Banj called himself the entertainer.
Listen, if they continued on that trajectory,
Oh yeah.
right, him and Don Jazzy, bro.
Oh, we forgot.
Imagine if the band was doing like stadiums, like what Burna Boy is doing right now. People need to go back and watch the band.
I know, Dave. No, not people should go back. People missed it.
What?
There's no.
You
lot of
had to
clips.
be there.
You had to be, exactly.
You had to be
Another
there.
one though, P Square. Hey.
Or P Square.
Oh.
Or P Square.
P
Performance.
Square performance? What?
Bro, energy.
Bro.
Energy from
Levels.
if the money is, or rather, if the money was there the way it is right now, bro, cuttings, bro.
Oh, another performer we missed out, Kizz Daniel.
That's if my man turns up. It gotta be. You know, be waiting for my man and everything. The DJ will be like, you know what? Let's play his songs in the spirit, bro. You gotta be. I gotta be play the song through the stereo, fam. That's if my man turns up, bro. Oh my God, bro.
That's the segue.
That's man. That's
Daniel,
a good one right there, bro.
Top
That's
performer.
if my man turns up, bro.
Top performer.
God. And this is the first time that shit's happening.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. If we talk about someone who's got a bad reputation, it's my guy.
I don't even know why people are still booking him.
And honestly, he's the most talented artist after three other people. I don't want to mention the names. Kizz Daniel is not on anyone's level. If we're talking of talent-wise and music, catalog of hits, brother, I'm sorry. If anyone came down from another planet as an alien and say, hey, we're going to arrest all your greatest artists with the good spot. Hold him. Kizz Daniel, that guy there. But guess what? He might not perform for you.
He might not turn up. You know what I mean? He might not turn up. And Mama will come up. For people that don't know what I'm talking about, obviously something happened in Paris or what.
Yeah.
You know, we saw a video of some people, you know.
The promoters,
shuffling.
apparently.
Let's say shuffling. There was a melee on the road. You get what I mean? And this was in regards to money pass hand, and everything. You get me? An organizer, you know, booked Kizz Daniel. You know, and obviously Kizz Daniel didn't turn up.
No, he booked Kizz, but Daniel didn't turn up.
Oh, shit. You know what I mean? Now, obviously, fight that buster or whatever the case is, Kizz Daniel now came out and released a statement, which I do not even have the energy to read that.
Oh, no. Let's not do that, please. Because this will be the 20th time we're reading. Bro.
That's my point. Like,
Bro,
at some point, as an artist and as a man sometimes, right, you have to be like, yo, listen, this stuff has been happening a couple times or many times in regards to me, yeah? Sometimes I need to move past releasing statements.
That's why he doesn't grant interviews.
Because he knows that people are going to grind him. This is going to be brought up on everything. And now you kind of have to explain yourself.
He's lucky.
You know what I'm saying? And to me, it's just bullshit.
Bro.
You get what I'm saying? It's just bullshit. If you know you're not gonna turn up and everything, people are paying to come see you.
I heard his demands. He said he wanted them to drive him with a Rolls Royce.
Bullshit. You know what I mean? Bullshit. So why are you taking money? Why don't you make those demands before any transaction?
Also, why would you perform in another country the night or 2 nights before? So that means you've gassed the guys in Paris like, yo, you're going to perform.
No, I mean, you can do that. Obviously, there's flights and everything. You can just take flight. My point is, why don't you lay out your demands way beforehand, any transaction or any, don't do it the night before or not do it, or don't ask for it. And then the person is saying, okay, we'll see, I'll sort you out and everything. No, say, nah, bro, just give me 100%. This is a contract. This is my demands or whatever the case is before anything. You got what I mean? Because I'm looking at it from a concert goer's perspective.
Facts.
Fuck all these other people, bro.
Yeah, man.
Fuck the artists, fuck the organizers and everything.
And
I don't give a fuck about them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From a concert goer and people, and that's the reason why I don't do concerts like that. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if I save up money.
Hard-earned money as well.
My hard-earned money. Because I want to come see your your ass. I wanted to use another word, but because I want to come see your ass and everything, yeah. And then now you guys are giving me stories and everything.
Yeah, man.
And now I don't know if I'm gonna get refunded or whatever the case is. And even if I'm gonna get refunded, I'll probably have to wait for like 7 to 10 days or whatever the case is. You get what I'm saying? While all you guys are just leaving off on hotels and doing whatever the fuck you're doing.
And it's you know what's even mad, bro? It's the fact that in the future now, if he was to announce a concert and no one and the tickets don't sell out, they will be like, oh, he didn't sell out. People need to remember that there's a precedence to the fact that all of this, how it started, there's a precedence to it. Because if you're known to be the guy that don't show up, or what really goes viral is you not being in a place when you've promised you're going to be there. Ain't no one's going to book you in the next future. No one is going to buy a ticket.
And they wonder, and then they come out and be like, oh, I don't know why people hate me. People make me out to be the bad guy and everything, bro. Like, half of these people, well, this not new. Half of these artists don't take accountability for their fucking actions.
Oh, yeah, that's that because the people around them are all yes men.
And if it's not you that is doing the business in there, sack your manager, bro.
I swear.
Big facts. Sack whoever your manager is, bro.
Big facts.
You got me? Because he's putting you in peculiar situations in that.
I know if I was a manager, I would do this. You know what I would do as an artist? I was like, yo, you know what? We've messed up. Let's put on a free show for these people. Big facts. And people be like, oh, you know what? This person is actually sorry. Because we live in a world where if you want to show someone you're sorry, it's not by what you say, it's your actions, my guy.
Talking about not reading the room, you want a Rolls Royce, you want this and you want that. You get what I'm saying?
In this economy as well, right? That's crazy, my guy.
I mean, you can wonder and everything if the organizer, if those are your standards. I assume that people like Wizkid, Burna, all them people, they have their standards and everything. My whole thing is make sure that everything is agreed on and
before
signed. Right? Before you guys start putting out word out there.
To avoid stories
like this.
To avoid stories that touch. Because, brother, if your story don't touch me the wrong way in a fight, I will fight.
I don't want to care. As a concert goer, I don't care about, what you guys are saying. I just want to come there and see my artists and all that.
That's what
it is. If you guys know that that's not going to happen, don't fucking put out the word out there.
I swear. Are you going to Olamide's concert?
I wanted to go,
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go, bro.
I wanted to go.
I've always said anytime like that.
Like, I want to go. I want to see him. I love him. I love the dude, bro. I love the dude and all that. Obviously, I'm rooting for him and everything. I want to go see him. What date is he again?
So no, Sunday, the 28th. I think so, 28th.
Bro, I go work on Monday, bro.
Yeah, that's the problem though. Still, but I'm
still
gonna
work on Monday, bro. But you know what? Depending on how I feel. I'll probably go.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? I'll probably go because I definitely want to see him, bro. Because
I'll
this is the first time in a long time.
Yeah, I'll go work on Monday, but there's some artists that I'm sorry, I will go. Because I don't, you know me, man. I don't step out for anything. I have to respect you for me to step out. I have to respect your craft. And like I said, as much as I love Olamide's songs and stuff like that, he's, like I said, he's impacted the so-called space. You know what I mean? So,
absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely, bro. Fam, before we get out of here, man.
Is there anything we're missing that we've not touched on?
I don't really have much to say when it comes to Wizkid's Son's EP.
Oh, no. That EP was dope, man. I enjoyed it. For a 14-year-old.
Same.
Enjoyed it.
Same.
He sounded exactly like Scraps. Shout out to Scraps, man. A big OG. Those people that don't know Scraps, a rapper in the UK, North London. Actually, Northwest London. You know what I'm saying? Scraps, I definitely don't think a 14-year-old is listening to Scraps, but I won't be surprised.
I won't be surprised.
Sounds like Scraps, bro.
He's that good.
Good. I can see. And I shout out to, what's his name? Shout out to Wizkid and how he handled that fan. When he was signing in New York at the game, when he was like, what were we saying about your son? Mm-hmm. And then he said, yeah, man, we're all happy for him. I love that.
No. Absolutely. I personally think that Wizkid should know.
He shouldn't even promote it.
No, he shouldn't put his hand in it. Let that boy carve his own path.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Let him just carve his own path because you don't want that whole, you're who you are because of your dad or whatever.
Fact. No, he's not going to escape that regardless.
No, he's not going to escape that.
But yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But just carve your own path. Just do your thing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Big fact.
I enjoy the EP, not gonna lie.
Yeah, for a 14-year-old, that was decent.
He has a bright future.
Bro, he does. Some of the lyrics I wish, and no, this is what I would say. Like I said on my whatever review reaction, whatever you call it, I did say one thing they did really, really good though is because some of the things I didn't agree with what he was saying, But I love the fact that they left it in because that's a typical what teenager would say.
Bro, he's an artist.
No, it's not.
Obviously,
that.
he's
You know,
young,
some
innit?
people overwrite. You know, some people you could tell that this was written for them. Not saying no one co-wrote the songs, but I'm so happy that I'm hearing. I'm like, this is how a 14-year-old will talk. Genuinely, and shout out to the. You know what, guys? I'm happy that the UK is such a big influence on the world now. You know, I remember a couple of years ago I tweeted this. Some guy was telling me, "No, still America." Bro, everything this kid was saying...
It's from a UK thing.
And someone then told me he lives here. And I'm like, it does he?
I swear he lives in Lagos, innit?
I swear that's what I thought.
Yeah. But the influence that we have in Nigeria is mad, innit?
Bro, it's crazy, man.
The
Top
influence
boy
that the UK has in Nigeria is mad.
Top boy and that.
Yeah,
People think Top Boy is real. So shout out to
He got
Kizz,
me,
man.
but listen, shout out to him, though. No, I think that's it, bro.
Yeah, man. Guys, thank you for locking in.
He got me. I think that's it. Just before we leave, obviously, that's a huge scandal with Grammys.
Oh, yeah.
That's a huge scandal with Grammys.
They're
and
going
all
back
that
to
stuff.
what we said.
We said that last week.
No,
You
guys.
got me. We said that last week.
Bro.
Let's just play the video that was out there.
Yeah.
And then
I said it on the Friday they got announced. They were dragging my shirts.
You got me. Let's just play the video that was out there and everything so that people can hear what's going on. I don't really have much to kind of say on it because we already said what we had to say last week.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? But this will happen with Grammys.
To tell your truth.
Deborah Dugan says last week the Recording Academy offered her millions of dollars if she would keep her silence. She refused.
Is the awards process corrupt? It's rigged.
12,000 Academy members vote to determine the top 20 nominees for a Grammy Award. But Dugan, alongside her attorney, says committees who pick the final nominees can be influenced.
You're saying that in some cases, the nominating process has the involvement of people who have an interest in the nominations, artists who might be nominated are in the room.
Absolutely. And not just the artists, it's the people who have business affiliations with the artists as well.
Could represent the artist. Are in the room.
Yes.
What about the allegation that artists have made that it is predominantly white, that the decisions are being made by males? Is that true?
It is true. It's predominantly white males that call the shots.
She says Sunday night, artists up for Song of the Year took spots from Ariana Grande and Ed Sheeran.
When you move somebody up, somebody comes out.
Yep.
And I was in the room and I did see that happen.
The Academy said today spurious allegations claiming members or committees use our process to push forward nominations for artists they have relationships with are categorically false, misleading, and wrong. Dugan took over the Academy from CEO Neil Portnow and is now making dramatic accusations about him.
It is, I believe, a fact that he, as the head of the Recording Academy, did have sex with a young woman who would love to get a Grammy. And so that in itself, I think, is a fireable offense.
But Portnow says the board's executive committee conducted an investigation and he was completely exonerated.
Of course.
The Academy also says Dugan never raised these grave allegations until after her former assistant filed a complaint against her for a toxic and intolerable work environment and engaging in abusive and bullying conduct.
Were you abusive?
I was not.
Well.
Politics,
and that's the reason why, obviously, I don't have any evidence for this. And that's the reason why I strongly feel that the year that Water won,
of course, we know
Davido was supposed to win that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Bro, guys, go and do your Googles.
I believe that.
Go and do your Googles. Find out who the owner of the record label Tyler is signed to. Look at the team. Look at the name of the record label.
That's a lot of lobbying happening. That's a lot. Like, this is going without saying.
It's a Grammy. It's the same thing as elections, guys.
That's a lot of lobbying happening.
It's elections, bro.
You
Like,
know what I
I don't
mean?
get it. I don't know why human beings sit down and think, oh, he won it based on merit. Bro, you know if I was,
Some do. Some
do. You know the ones that do? The ones that, listen, guys, every single award does have a value, I'm not saying. Because the name Grammy alone would open doors for some people, or most artists, or give them a chance to, ask for more money, right? But the truth is, I can't compare performance, picture performance song to Song of the Year. I can't compare them. Song of the year, bro, you're going to be heard everywhere in the world. Hence why most of these awards are not televised. Do you get it? So go and deep it. Go and look at all the televised awards. Then you would understand why it's politics, it's lobbying, it's election. If Grammys really, truly honestly wanted to revamp and make this very respectable and kind of, I would say, meritable award, bro, let's just do it like elections then. Just create a situation where people go and vote.
Yeah.
Bro, that's where we'll find out who the real... Because, bro, imagine the song you've listened to the most in the end of the year. That's the one you go and vote for now.
Yep.
But you're telling me some guy, he's the peers to him, he's the peer, he's his colleague, so he has the right to vote over me that I buy. You must be high,
bro. That was the reason why I said, I just hope everything is done fair and square.
But
we'll see what happens.
It's getting cold. Must win it. Oh, this double the weather. If I been if that wins it, I'll be so happy, bro. For Davido. He did a fade away. That's crazy, bro.
That's it, bro.
Man.
Fam, it's been a good one, though, bro.
I appreciate it, man.
It's been a good one. Totally enjoyed it.
Yeah. Proper.
You know, I mean, it's always the vibe, though.
Yeah, back and forth, we disagreed, agreed. So
that is the reason why I love this shit.
Yeah, bro. Imagine if social media was like that. Where, even though I disagree, but I can still understand where you're coming from.
Because you have a very, very good conversation. Some of those people, they disagree with you, they start cussing you out already.
That's so true.
Yeah, man, it's been a good one, bro. It's been a good one.
Yeah, man.
Obviously, another one in the books.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Another one in the books.
Come on.
And also, shout out to you guys out there, man.
Thank you,
guys. If you've not subscribed to this channel, do that right now. Subscribe to this channel. Watch these videos. Leave a like. Leave a comment. And share this videos with your friends.
Out, man.
For people that don't know, this is Fresh Off the Boat Pod. You go, I mean, go on YouTube right now. You go, I mean, leave a comment. Leave a comment. Like the videos.
Come on.
That stuff.
Come on.
And
make sure you follow us.
And also follow us on Instagram.
Yep.
It's right there on the screen. And also, it is going to be in the description box as well.
Follow the X, the
FOTB community.
FOTB community on X.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and do that.
Until next time.
Peace, yo. Love and guidance.
Peace out.